Hi everybody, happy holidays. It's great to be with you again. I want to welcome all our new subscribers and regular subscribers and apologize that I've been AWOL for a few months. I had a sciatic nerve injury and wasn't able to stand in the kitchen very long, but I'm back. I'm very excited to share with you this recipe from Nora Cooks for a cranberry pecan cheese ball, and it is so easy. And to be honest with you, I've never made a cheese ball because it just sounded intimidating, but this is really simple, so we're gonna do it together. The first thing you wanna do is to toast some pecans in the oven. So I already did that just so you wouldn't have to stand here and wait on me, but you're gonna do 1.5 cups of pecans, and I like to show my products just in case that inspires anybody. This is Kirkland, which is a Costco brand. These are pecans halves. They are not already roasted. You know, some are, so be sure and read, because if they're already roasted, you're good to go. They're not organic. Most of the things I buy are organic, but this product is not. So we're gonna use 1 cup into the mixing bowl here with our cream cheese. And I have chosen Toffuti Cream Cheese. You want 2 of these, and they're 8 ounces each. You could also use Miyokos Cream Cheese, which is amazing. It's coconut based, so I'm unfortunately a little sensitive to coconut, so I'm using Toffuti today. So we're gonna do 2 of these 8 ounces in a mixing bowl. We're actually gonna use a real mixer, which I hardly ever do. And then actually before we add the pecans, we're gonna add some green onions, and I just love green onions. There's only 3 other ingredients: pecans, green onions, and cranberries. So it is just probably the easiest cheese ball there is online. And Nora Cooks is just phenomenal. She's my latest favorite vegan recipe creator. She has amazing, very flavorful recipes. So please subscribe to Nora Cooks recipes. So we just need 1/4 cup, and then we need some extra to roll the ball later. It's gonna sit in the fridge for an hour, or she says even up to 3 days. If you have a New Year's Eve party, you want to save it, you can make it a little early. And we're just going to toss a bunch of these. Okay, so this is going to go in the mixing bowl with the cream cheese. Now let's see how this goes here. Very, very thick. You know what, I'm gonna add even more. I love green onions. I'll come back and make, cut up more for the top. Let's add more. So if you have a dairy sensitivity, or you're not eating dairy for the cow's sake, just know that there are so many plant-based options out there, and that's why I love sharing dairy alternatives, because I suffered from allergies, asthma, and acne, the 3 A's, for years before I was vegan. I had no idea it was from the dairy. Most people are lactose intolerant because milk is made for baby cows. It was really never made for us. So I encourage you to try as many dairy-free options as possible till you find one you love. And I've really loved this Toffuti cream cheese through the years. Okay, easy enough. Now we're gonna add in 1 cup of the pecans and 1 cup of cranberries. And I wanted to show these cranberries. This is called Honestly Cranberry. So they're unsweetened and they are not soaked in oil. Almost every cranberry bag I see has sunflower oil in it. And if you're allergic to sunflower oil, that's not very good. So these have no oil, no sugar, but instead I actually soaked them in some organic apple juice. It's just 100% apple juice, no added sugar, just to give them a little sweet, because they are tart, and most of us, when we eat cranberries, they have been soaked in sugar and oil. So no oil, but a little apple juice that I've drained off. So we're gonna add in 1 cup of those and reserve 1/2 cup to roll the ball in when it's done in the refrigerator. Okay, so we're gonna mix these ingredients together. It said to mix instead of stir, so I'm gonna mix. that off. And this is, when it's all done, it's so pretty. It's such, with the cranberries. So it's great for any time of year, but especially the holidays because of that beautiful burgundy cranberry color. So if you have a party that you want to bring an appetizer or just snack on it for the week, this is going to be fun. This is just going to be for me and my husband Wade to eat throughout the week, okay? Unless we get invited somewhere. So here we go. I'm gonna move this. We're gonna put this in a bowl to shape it into a ball. So I've just taken this old cheesecloth. You could use saran wrap. And we're gonna scoop all the ingredients into this bowl. Let me get it better. And then we're gonna help shape it. And if you have a different cream cheese that you found that's vegan and you love, please list it in the comments. I'm always love to hear about new vegan products. To be honest with you, I don't eat a lot of vegan cheese because I've been vegan for almost 20 years and I just kind of weaned my taste buds off it because there weren't a lot of options back then and it really wasn't my thing. I loved carbohydrates more than I loved cheese. So for me, it was an easy transition to being vegan. Okay. But I love helping people out who are cheese lovers and want to transition. So now we're gonna take, doesn't that look fun? I'm super excited about this. So we're gonna take the corners and we're just gonna bring it all together. Excuse my old cheesecloth here, tea towel. And we're gonna just give it a little twist. And again, you could do this with saran wrap. And we can shape it up. Once it's a little bit cold from being in the fridge, it'll take form better. So it's just a small cheese ball. I'm gonna set this in the fridge for a few hours because I have the time. And then we're gonna come back and roll it into the pecans and cranberries and green onions. Okay, we're back. So the cheese ball sat for like 4 hours because I went and did other things. But it says you can only do it for an hour if you want, or you can do it up to 3 days. So I'm going to pull it out of the towel, and you could also, again, use saran wrap. That's going to be an interesting cleanup. And then it's going to give it a little shape. It's actually very solidified already, but we'll see if we can do like pottery, make it like a little bit more round. Since it's just for my home, I'm not too picky, but if you're going somewhere fun, you can make the presentation a little better. We'll keep that on the bottom. Okay, so we've got remaining cranberries, green onions, and toasted pecans here, and we are gonna roll it in these beautiful foods and see how it goes. And if not, I'm just gonna stick them on there by hand. Which is looking like the better choice. So. And I think for the nuts, yeah, I'm just gonna use my hands and get messy. She really covers it in her picture, so let's see if we can get this going. Okay, I ended up getting my hands really dirty with making this masterpiece. And I just took a spatula, moved it from the cutting board to a plate. So you compare it with pita bread, crackers, veggies, of course, would be the most healthy. These are two different crackers that we really like. This is Trader Joe's multigrain crackers with sunflower and flax. This is Wade's favorite. They do have gluten in them. So I'm just gonna show you these. And then my favorite are the Sprouts grain-free sea salt crackers that are gluten-free. They're made with cassava flour, if I'm saying that right, and they use olive oil. They use avocado oil. They're one of the few crackers I can find that doesn't use sunflower oil. So those are just a couple suggestions here. I'm gonna add a few more crackers. So I hope you enjoy it. And now you have one more vegan appetizer snack to your repertoire. dairy-free. All right. So thanks so much for joining me. I hope you have a great new year. Take care.